There you go. So, if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're watching this on a repeat, subscribe, like, share. There's always something wrong with my stream, so it's my sound this time. Just going to grab this. Wait like a second. So 2 minutes till kick off. I'll be on chat in just a minute, see what's going on there. So I'll go through the teams again because the sound apparently didn't work. So it's Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Zinchenko, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Gundogan, Mahrez, Silva, Foden. That makes up Man City 11. Southampton 11, McCarthy, Bednarek, Vestager, Stevens, Salisu, Bertrand, Genial, Ward-Prowse, Armstrong, Redmond, Adams. And as I was saying, I'm surprised that Gabriel Jesus isn't playing. Didn't have a great game last game, but I thought he would have started. Now, Man City didn't win last game. They obviously got beat by Man United. So they'll be looking to get back to old way and get some wins under their belt. So let's see if they can make that happen tonight. I don't see why they wouldn't, to be honest. I think they're going to win this quite easily. If I'm being honest, I don't even know what channel it's on. I think it's on Sky, isn't it? I need to get that up as well. Get up the Sky. Not even Sky Premier. If anybody knows any different, let them know. I think it was. And then after this, we've got the Champions League, which should be an absolutely phenomenal game. Yeah, check Sky Sports or something. Better turn the volume down on that, just in case it does play. So I would need crowd football sounds to go through the YouTube and me not hearing it. So we see Pep sitting there. This is going to be a tough game for him. Coming back, as I say, after that 2-0 loss to Man United, I still see him winning it, but it's going to be a tough game. Southampton are a really difficult team to beat at any point, and they've been real good in the past few games. So yeah, it's going to be difficult. Pop it that chat. I've got a feeling, right, I know I've had that feeling correct. Don't know what it is, every time, always lose my tags, always lose them. I don't know why, something YouTube always does. It's quite frustrating because you see if you set it up and you think it's all done and then you don't check it. And then you think that you've got it all set up and you're wondering why you're not having people finding your stream or your channel. And it's to do with tags. There we are. Yeah, I think I've done everything that I need to do. So, just get this game on. So, the game's kicked off, and Man City are shooting left to right. I was going to say Che Adams was able to pick that up there. What's the prediction in this game? What does everybody think when we just share the stream? What's everybody's predictions? So we're 1 minute into the game. I'm actually hoping that Southampton can win this. I don't see it happening, but I would take a Southampton 1-0 win, or 2-1, or 3-2, or 4-3. Just anything Southampton. This t-shirt is as close as I've got to a Southampton t-shirt. Come on. You can do it. Southampton on the attack. And if they've managed to lose it, they've got it back. Now what can they do to this Man City midfield? Because Manchester United were able to just walk through it on Sunday, and Southampton lose a cheap ball there. So the ball's out of play. And we see Kyle Walker. So Kyle Walker came on as a sub the other day there. The team that Man City put out was still quite a strong team, but then they brought on Kyle Walker. I'm trying to think, was it against Man United or was it the previous team I've seen him play against? Seen it many Man City games over recent weeks. Thank you for everybody that's watching. So it's a throw in to Southampton. Not a lot's been going on since kick-off, which was 4 minutes ago. But we see Southampton now. He's got plenty of people on his right hand side. Plays the ball to the right wing. Puts the ball in. Can he get to it? He does. Ball back in, and that's going to go out for a corner. That was fantastic play there from Southampton. This Man City defence doesn't look too robust today. Been watching them play the past 8 weeks, and they've been playing really good. And then after that Man U game, we'll see how they do, because so far they're not playing that well. Ward-Prowse. But yeah, as I say, you're only as good as your last game, and they'll be hoping to get a good result today. Ball's in. It goes to the centre of the box, but there's absolutely nobody there. It's a waste of a corner, really. Shenipo does try and chase it down, but he can't get there before it goes out of play. So check something. There you go. So yeah, thanks everybody that's watching along. It's on Sky Sports main event, sorry, Sky Sports Premier League, and it might be on main event as well. So yeah, as I was saying earlier about Kyle Walker, at that game Southgate was there. So Southgate was looking at Kyle Walker, looking at John Stones, and looking at Wan-Bissaka. But some people have pointed out he'll probably opt to play Kyle Walker over AWB, sorry. And then we've got Trent Arnold, who I don't think's had a good season. I mean, it's been okay, but for the standard that he set last year, he's not been playing to the same standard. Here's Southampton on the attack. Come on, pass! Pass! He eventually passes, but Gundogan is able to intercept, but Southampton win it back. Now the pass there to Ings was there early on, but he decided to just try and get into the box himself. First half possession, Southampton 73% thus far. We're almost 7 minutes in. This looks like the way that Man United set up against them during the week. I don't see Southampton winning this. However, you never know with Southampton. They've had a good... Well, the last couple of seasons have been more difficult than they were, say, 5-6 seasons ago, but that comes down to the Southampton board selling their best players. And it's a big one tonight. It's a PSG Barcelona. Can Barcelona get back into the game? That is the question. We've already seen Cristiano get knocked out of the quarterfinals. Tonight it could be Messi, and if so, that'll be the first 2004-2005 quarter-final without either of them. So what's that, 15-16 years? It's an incredible stat when you think about it. But here's Southampton, they've got a lot of space on the left. Daniel Ings and maybe Che Adams were both running into the exact same channel there again, and actually had a slight collision. Seen that a couple of times from a couple of teams in the past few weeks. Why? I don't know. Maybe because a lot of teams now play single strikers. So when they play two strikers, or they play a striker and a shadow striker, it's quite difficult for the striker to adapt their game, and the second striker just runs into the same channels. Just my thinking. Just my thinking. Hi Oliver. Hi Oliver. Did take that actually. Hi Oliver. Yeah, there's not a lot happening in this game, by the way. Just now. I mean, they've just been passing it about, and Southampton probably should have had a chance there. But it was more down to not passing the ball over to Ings when Genipo had his chance. When we seen Phil Foden come on the park the other day there, he completely changed the game, so it'll be interesting to see how he does starting his game off from the beginning. Now, if you look back at some players, I'm not saying this is Foden by the way, but some players can't start a game and do well. They always do better coming on as a sub. One player that was famous for that is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But the ball over to Bertrand, but the ball just goes out to play. But it was a good ball there by Vestager. He was well spotted. Honestly, this team could upset Man City, and this would be an upset. This game is going to be, I don't know, this game's going to be rubbish. I mean, hopefully they can get something out of it at Southampton. Like, share, comment, all that sort of stuff. I mean, they'll be hoping to get something out of it, Southampton. And the way they've played the first 10 minutes, you would think that there'd be it could be a goal up. But Pep has played this manager 7 times and he's beaten 6. I think Man City know that they've practically won the league, so I mean they're not going in here full attack, just taking their time, waiting for the right ball to come, waiting for the right pass. And there's only what 10 games left, so there's not a lot left in the season, and Man City have quite a good run of games coming up, so I don't think they'll be concerned, and they've got a good lead above Man United and Leicester, so they certainly won't be panicking. And even if they do get beat this game and the following game, they'll still be ahead of Man United at the end of the season, so yeah, I don't see much urgency. Oh, Mahrez gets tackled, it's deemed not to be a foul, and then Fernandinho brings down Adams. It's not going to be a card, but it was quite a reckless tackle. It was quite reckless. Referee has a little word. Don't do that again or you're on the naughty step. How many points are Man U ahead? Let's see. Are Man City ahead, sorry. Hi Chris. Message retracted. Oh, what did you say? What did you say? Better be something nice. Let's check the league. Whilst nothing's much happening. Yeah, just passing it about at the halfway line. So Man City are 66 points, and Man United are 54. Now this is Man City's extra game, so Man U and Leicester etc. will have a game in hand. So even if Man City lose this game, they'll be on 66 as it stands now if they get the draw. So yeah, Man U won't catch them. There's no chance of Man U catching them. So there's a lot less pressure. A lot less pressure on Man City. But what is everybody's predictions? There's not a lot of predictions in the chat. What do you think it's going to be? Game that I could do actually, see for a competition that could be quite good. I won't do it this game, but I might do it. Oh, Foden shoots! And it was a fantastic save, but Kevin De Bruyne gets it in on the rebound. And when he hits it, it actually hits off the crossbar, but he does finally get it over the net. I will change the score in a second. Just watching this replay. Kevin De Bruyne comes in late. Fantastic instincts here. Yeah, I will change the score on this just now. So Man City are 1 up. It's against, honestly, that's against the run of play, by the way. Yeah, so what I'm thinking about, I might start it next week, is perhaps in the chat saying, like, put in your score prediction prior to the game and who you think is going to score, and then after that there'll be some sort of giveaway. So I mean, it won't be much. It might just be like £10 or something like that. Nothing major to start off with, but just something like that, just to keep the chat a little bit more interesting. It could, so, and then obviously from that there'll be a winner, so it'll be chosen at random. So if two people say 2-1 Man City, Kevin De Bruyne, and say somebody else scores, and then Ings for Southampton, and that's how it finishes, and it's between three people, then between those three people there'll have to be a chosen winner at random. But yeah, just to keep it that a little bit more interesting, might start doing that. What's your thoughts? Not that I like gambling, but keep it interesting in the chat. Hi Keegan. Oh, I've got a new bro. Yes. So yeah, Man City weren't doing that. Weren't doing anything spectacular until they scored. And now Mahrez is in the box. He tries to play to Foden. Can Foden get there? Foden can't. I can understand what Mahrez was trying to do, but I think the angle that he tried to play Foden in was just unrealistic. He's ran into the box. He's played it with outside. In fact, he's played it with his left foot, and there's just too much pace on that for Foden to ever get to. And we have to remember that these pitches are really quick. Really quick. I don't know how quick that ball is in terms of previous match balls, but I would assume it's really quick as well. But here's Kevin De Bruyne. He's got people in the box. He gets the ball in the box, and Gundogan got it. And instead of shooting, he tried to take the touch and then play it more onto his left foot, and he lost possession. But yeah, it seems to be that these balls are quite quick as well across the ground. So yeah, must be quite difficult being a footballer at times when you're training on one surface and then you're playing a match, and the match pitch is a lot quicker. It's your bro Keegan Nelson, that's your name. Is that your Christian name? There you go. Right, so it's a goal kick to Southampton. It's your bro Keegan Nelson. Southampton, he doesn't get to it. Kyle Walker's able to pick that up. Ball to Fernandinho. Gundogan, he's got Foden. He gets the ball to Foden. Foden's got Kevin De Bruyne, but he doesn't pass to Kevin De Bruyne. Decides to go back. As I said earlier, Man City are just going to take their time, take the touches, no rush. But that now puts them 2 points further ahead than what I said, so that'll put them up to 68 points if they win this. And Man U, Leicester on 54, 53, so yeah. Man City for 75% possession in the past 5 minutes. What can Southampton do with their 25? It's your boy Keegan. Is he still in? Or has my bro left me? Can you imagine typing that out every single time? My name is It's your bro Keegan Nelson. And as well, surely it's ya bro, not your bro, if you're typing it back out. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, Jake, wow. Jake says wow. I wonder what the wow's for. What is the wow for? Is it the wow factor? But yeah, this Man City team just taking their time, not doing, honestly, there's no rush, just pass the ball. Pass the ball back now to Ederson. He's taking his time, put the ball out to Diaz, back to Ederson. I think Southampton's best opportunity would be to play a pressing game against Man City, because they're staying back a bit, and when they're staying back it just allows Man City to pass between their defenders and they walk that ball up to the midfield, and then they just simply get it past the Southampton midfield. There you go, we've just done it again with a pass there. I can see this being another win for Pep against Southampton manager. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. He's going to claim, no, he's not going to claim for a penalty, or is he? He did go down, but I don't think it was a penalty. But we'll see, it might go to VAR. Here's the replay. So Zinchenko, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, there's a touch, but it's more of a shoulder touch, and I think Kevin De Bruyne even looks at the divot when he went down. Yeah, for me it's not a penalty. Wasn't given. But yeah, we're doing the PSG game next. That should be really good. I think this game's going to be good. Oh, here we go. Pass. You've got. Why? Ederson saves, but it had Ings to his left, and Ings was clearly open, and he decides just to run himself and shoot. And when he shot, he didn't even get his foot right around the ball. He just hit it on the base of his toe. Like, you've got your end of your toe there and you've got your bit there. Hit it there, so he didn't get his foot right around it. Wasted opportunity. But more intent from Southampton. Obviously, they won the corner from that. And the ball comes. Oh, what a save by Ederson! What a save! Now, is that a penalty? Is that going to be a penalty? It's going to be a penalty. What a save by Ederson, but let's see this penalty shout. Oh, that Ruben Diaz pulls back Bertrand. He puts his left arm out across his neck and then pulls back and he goes down. Wow, this game is turned on its head. This could actually, it won't be as good as the game last night at Turin. In fact, it was Laporte that brought him down. Won't be as good as the game in Turin last night. I watched the end of that game after, because I'd done the first 90 minutes watch-along, and then I went off, but I watched the end of it. Fantastic game, by the way. Fantastic game to watch. Anyway, penalty to Southampton, and it's Ward-Prowse. Straight down the middle, Ederson dives, doesn't save it. 1-1. 1-1! Come on, Southampton. I'm going to change this. Alright. I can't show the pen, unfortunately. I wish I could. wish I could show, but I can't. I can put in the thing where you can watch the game, but I can't show it, unfortunately. It's your bro. It's your bro. Keegan Nelson. I'll sub after the game or at half time. Once I've got some time to do it. But yeah, it's been quite a good game actually. There's somebody falling again from Man City. This happens. I've seen this happen now 7 times in the past couple of months. These pitches are so quick, but so slidey that who was it yesterday? Somebody fell on the pitch and had a bit of an injury. They were able to eventually walk it off, but I think sometimes these pitches just get a little bit too wet. But anyway, Man City did have the ball in their own half, and Southampton were able to take it off them, but they've passed it back to the goalkeeper. Southampton will be in this game, and they will believe that they can win this, that they can get a result. Southampton of the first half of the season would have looked at this fixture and thought, we're going to get beat. But the way that Southampton have been playing, you can't put anything past them. And Foden almost gets on the end of that, but Bertrand's able to get back and clear the ball. And now Southampton have cleared it up the park. Can Ings get to it? Or will it be Diaz? And Diaz gets to it. So yeah, like, share, comment, all that sort of stuff. Gundogan's actually came quite deep. He came right down to his own box just to pick the ball up from the goalkeeper. Wonder why he's so deep. And Ederson's just passing the ball about between him and the defenders. And they lose the ball to Southampton. I think Che Adams there was offside, so he couldn't run onto it when the ball came to him. But Kyle Walker's been able to break. He's got some support on his left, gets the ball over to Zinchenko. Zinchenko decided to shoot, but there was far too many Southampton players in front of him. There's Fernandinho. Let's see what's happening in chat. But Fernandinho shoots and it's over the bar. Unlucky Fernandinho. See, there you go. You watch it there. Honestly, I'm going to end up losing so many folk watching. But after this, we're not doing any more. We're not telling them where to go and watch it. From now on. Southampton playing the ball out from their box, from the goal kick. A bit risky if you ask me. And Man City are able to, well, Gundogan couldn't control it, but when you do that, you just give the ball back to the opposition without much fuss. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it when they do that and they try and put it up the park, because usually they end up losing possession. And the ball goes back to Ederson, puts the ball out to Fernandinho. I mean, there's been a lot of passing in the game. There's been a few chances. Oh, they've lost the ball to Southampton up the park. And that almost fell to the feet there of Danny Ings. But it's cleared away, but Southampton again are on the attack. And it's Genipo, and it's out to... can't pronounce his name. That's his name, by the way. Can't pronounce his name. Ball's out to Southampton right wing. And they'll lose it. Expected by Gundogan. Yeah, so here's Silva. Yeah, so there's not a lot happening just now, to be honest. And Foden, oh, he had the ball and the keeper makes a miraculous save, but it's still not cleared entirely. Ball's back in to Mahrez, ball's cleared. Ball's back out now to Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne at the edge of the box. Zinchenko. Southampton survived that onslaught there. McCarthy done really well against Foden. Man City are claiming for something. What are they claiming for? It's a bit of a back pass there to McCarthy that went wrong. And Foden was almost in. Now they're claiming that could be a penalty. That's what they're looking at. Was Phil Foden brought down by the goalkeeper? By the looks of it, I don't think he was, but we'll see. And I think all they're going to give is a corner. Yeah, just a corner. Kevin De Bruyne puts the ball in. Oh, Kevin, watch. Not a lot given. I can see this game later on being really exciting because Barcelona have to go in the attack and PSG will just counter. But yeah, thanks for all the likes and shares and stuff, so much appreciated. Gundogan gets the ball over to Diaz. There's not a lot happening. What's happening in chat? Let's get some chat going. If we get some chat going, we'll make this game a little bit more interesting. But here's Che Adams. He's on the run. He does get the ball from Redmond, and it's a shot. What a save there by Ederson. He has to go in full stretch to save the shot there from Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse shoots from about 30 yards out. It's going to be a corner. That ball was moving and dipping all the time. If you're of a certain age, you'll say that the footballs have always moved that way. But if you're older than that, you'll say that footballs didn't usually move like that prior to the year 2005 or something like that. Anyway, oh! Verbrand almost gets on the end of that. In the box, Southampton, Che Adams. And it's cleared there by Bernardo. There's a free kick. Adams goes down. Free kick to Southampton. And a dangerous area. See quite a lot of pulling and tugging there on Bertrand. He could have easily went down there. And that would have been Laporte again. He would have given away a penalty if he'd have went down there. Fortunately for Laporte, Bertrand decided not to. Sorry, Vestergaard. But yeah, they've now got a free kick. Ward-Prowse is looking over this. What can they do with this, if anything? Mind you, Ward-Prowse did just hit a stinger about 3-4 minutes ago that troubled Ederson. Shoots again, and did that get a deflection over the wall? It's deemed that it wasn't. The ball must have just risen sharply there. I see this penalty claim again. Phil Foden, that's honestly, it could have been given or not given. It's one of those ones that's depending on the manager, depending on the referee and who's doing VAR that day. It's up for debate. Some will give it, some won't give it. McCarthy almost loses the ball again. Yeah, not doing too good. Southampton. Oh, shoot! Oh, just wide. Jenipo gets the shot away, but he's injured himself. Don't know what he's injured, if it's his groin or his hip. Let's see. Oh, that was a fantastic shot there. It's now a free kick to Man City. Just seems to be stop-start just now, but Jenipo's went down again. Is he injured? As I said, he seemed to grab at his groin after that shot. So let's see what comes of this. If the medical staff can get him back up and back on the park. So let's see what's happening in the meantime whilst they're doing that. He's still down. Still down. This would be a worrying time for the manager, as Jenipo's done pretty well this half. He'll be hoping that he can see out the 45 minutes, get him back into the changing rooms, doing the work that has to be done, and get him back out there. So he's up now. Let's see if he's going to come back on or not. I think he is. They're putting on some spray around the area. So Man City take the free kick. It's Mahrez 1-on-1 with Redmond. Puts a lovely ball in, and that ball was falling just nicely for Foden, but was another Man City player that took the header instead and couldn't get a goalward. I was going to say it was Laporte, actually. Oh, they've gave it away to Mahrez. Mahrez shoots, and he scores! Southampton gave the ball away to Mahrez, who was literally 19 yards out, and it's cost Southampton the draw thus far. Let's see this again. Let's see who it was. Was it Che Adams? He was holding his shirt afterwards, but it's a terrible ball that he lost, and then Mahrez gets on the end of it, and is able to capitalise. Don't know why you would try and play a cross ball across just outside your penalty area from defender to defender. You're only asking for trouble, and we've seen the goalkeeper already almost give away a penalty and cause some issues. So that's 2-1. Man City, and Southampton still have a player not back on the park yet. Soft want to give away. Soft want to give away. I know that some of them are busy, they said tonight. I think TD was busy. I think Eagles was busy as well. So, but yeah, Southampton are now chasing the game again, and it's their own fault. It's their own doing. There's no excuse for it. They've had the ball in and around their goalkeeper and defence earlier and almost conceded a goal and then almost conceded a penalty. So to be this to be that reckless just seems a little bit naive, and they've not learnt from their mistake. The manager is not happy. We can see that Pep's happy, but he's just been gifted a goal. So what can Southampton do in the final 3 minutes of this half? There will be stoppage time. Going to assume 2 or 3 minutes. Again, Southampton are just playing between their goalkeeper and defence, like they've not learnt the previous lessons. You know, if you're going to play, if you're going to play like this, you deserve to lose goals. And they're telling them again, pass the ball from here to the other defensive wing. That's how they lost the ball the last time when Mahrez scored. They are just shooting themselves in the foot. Here's Danny Ings, Redmond. He's got options. And nothing materialises from it. They could be watching another match. It could be. Some did say that they wouldn't be on until the later match. See, this is why I don't like doing midweek games. I prefer to do weekend games, but gets the hours up and the numbers up. Fernandinho gets there before Che Adams, so we've got a minute. I think Man City will see this out as the leaders. Here's a lovely ball through to Foden, who puts the ball back to Bernardo Silva, who did keep it in, but he lost possession. Yeah, that was a bad touch here by Foden. You expected better from him there. Who in the chat is watching the game as well? That is the question. Yeah, thanks for all the likes and shares and comments and stuff. Much appreciated. It's almost half time. Again, Southampton are just playing this between the defenders. Put the ball forward, mate, and this is going to go back to the goalkeeper, isn't it? Surely they're not going to change the habit of a first half. Yep. And the defenders themselves are even pointing pass back to the goalkeeper, which they've done. Again, McCarthy takes that touch and it just encourages Foden to run on. And what's happened, they've kept it, but Man City are now pressing quite high and they've won the ball back. 3 minutes of stoppage time. And Che Adams gets the ball back. Oh, and he loses it. He falls on his arse. And here's Gundogan down the left. Can he beat his man? And he passes it. Honestly, see if you're watching this, right, as a Southampton fan, you are shouting at the screen, or if you're in that stadium, you are shouting at your team, saying, "What the f are you doing? You don't keep passing it back to your goalkeeper and between your defence when you've already shown that you've conceded that way." Potentially conceded prior and then almost conceded a penalty in the first 40 minutes. It's obviously not your team's strength. Madness. Man City are just passing it, waiting for that opportunity. And we're now going to be into the second minute. But that's it. I mean, Man City are just pass. They're no rush. Southampton are their own worst enemy in this game. Kyle Walker gets the ball over to Mahrez, to Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez in the box! Takes his touch. Shoot! Oh! But he misses. The ball comes back out and Gundogan scores. Gundogan gets it in, and the reason I wasn't celebrating there is because it's going to have to, I think this will have to be checked. Let's see in the replay. Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez honestly just picks this defence apart in the box. Hits the post, yeah, comes out to Gundogan who's onside. Just Southampton are their own worst enemy at this point. I mean, you can try and blame other people, or you can try and blame other things, but it falls down on the Everton players. I don't see it. Well, it might be some tactical issues, but yeah, I don't see it. I do not see it. Southampton kick off, and they're 3-1 down at half time. Man City are doing this at a canter, like an exhibition game. It's embarrassing if you ask me. Anyway. I'm no tired. You've got I mean, there's some other watch-alongs and they've got absolutely hundreds of folk watching. But as I say, you've got City Extra, so there's a lot of them that are devout Man City fans, so they're going to get a lot of the folk watching. Right, so I seen that Atletico Madrid is drawn with Atletico. All the regulars are probably on detention. It's probably why. Probably why. So, thank you for everybody that's tuned in. It's half time, it's 3-1 to Man City. It's great. Right, I'm going to sit over here until the second half starts. I'm going to get a wee rest. It's going to be a fun second half. And then the PSG game, which is going to be rubbish. Who do you think is going to win, PSG or Barcelona on the night, and who's going to win it on aggregate? That is the question. Hi Nathan. Ollie is at the wheel. He's doing a fantastic job. He's doing... Do you know what? Ollie does quite a lot, and he needs... It's unfortunate that he needs to make mistakes quite a lot before he learns his lesson. But yeah, he does okay. Has Graham left as well? Graham, have you left? Don't know why I'm shouting that, because if he is left, he won't hear me. I could text him, see where he is. Absolute. Come on, Graham. Right, so yeah, thanks for all your likes, shares, all that sort of stuff. I should probably get set up for my other stream as well. That would be probably a good idea. So otherwise I'll be doing that last minute. When is the kick-off anyway for the Paris Saint-Germain game? Thank you for the other like that I've got. When is that kick-off? 8. Honestly, I'm just going to start drinking on these streams. Just see me got absolute buckle. Yeah, he said that. What have I still got to do for the other game? I still got to set up the actual thing. Or have I done it actually? Turned out I already done it. That shows you how tired I am. That I can't even remember doing it. It's a bad sign, by the way. It's a bad sign. Not even Ian's on. Where is Ian? Oh, thank you. It's your bro. Hi, Keegan's back. It's your bro, Keegan Nelson. There you go. 3-1 to Man City. And Southampton have been pretty shit. If I'm honest. If I'm absolutely honest. Hi Charlie. Mares got the goal, but it was more of a gift than anything else. To be honest, it was a gift from Che Adams. If I'm honest, Southampton should never have put themselves in that position, but they did, and Southampton went down, and Man City were able to capitalise. It was not a good play at all. Thinking of what I was trying to say. But yeah, does anybody think that Southampton are going to come back and win this? That's the question. In fact, I want to try something actually, just for the giggles. Just for the giggles. Hi Eagles. I was wondering where all the regulars were. I was like, oh no, I've been left alone. I've been left behind. Try to add something into the stream, but I can't seem to find how to do it on Streamlabs. Give me a second. Ah, right. Yeah, it might be because I've changed back the software again. Don't know, it might be why. Honestly, you'd think that working in IT I'd be able to do this no problem, eh? Not always though. Not always. How can I not find it? It's still half time, by the way, so you're not missing anything, if anybody's wondering. Mahrez scored due to a Southampton error. Southampton scored with a penalty, and Kevin De Bruyne scored, and somebody else scored for Man City. Who was that first person? That is the question. Gundogan scored in the last minute. That's who it was. Yeah, so that's who scored. Gundogan, Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, and Ward-Prowse scored for. Was it? Oh, give me a second. Or was it Che Adams that scored? Fucking hell, by the way. Yeah, Ward-Prowse scored a penalty. I tell you what, see when you're tired, it's no good. But yeah, not a lot happening in the game, by the way. Not a lot, even though it's 3-1. That's the teams coming out again. Southampton have been okay, but they're just gifted this Man City. They've basically gave them the keys and says, look, on you go. They keep passing the ball between their defenders, between their goalkeeper. McCaffrey almost gave a penalty away when he tackled Phil Foden, so yeah, Southampton should definitely stop passing the ball as much between their back line. But they won't. They won't. They shan't. They're about to kick off. Kevin De Bruyne was going to take it, but he's opted to let Bernardo take it. And second half is underway. What can Southampton do to get back into this game? That is the question. I think Southampton have to be a lot more pressing up the park. Now they're going up the park. They've brought in Teller. Let's see who they took off. I'm not sure. Not watching it. For fuck's sake. Over time. Move, move. So yeah, so they've brought in Teller. Man City again get the ball up the park, and Southampton are able to recover this time. So Man City, I don't think I've made any changes, and I'll tell you who came off for Southampton in just 1 minute. So Taylor came on. I'm not actually sure who came off him. Genopo. I did say that if Giannipo gets to half time, he'll need to get some work done on him, and hopefully he can get out for the second half. But that injury to his groin must have just have been too much for him, and he's now been subbed off for it. It was quite a sore one that he took when he tried to take that shot in the first half. But yeah, I missed the two great goals. Well, I seen the goals when I watched the Juventus game last night, but by that point I'd stopped YouTube because I was tired. But Juventus going out, madness. Pepe obviously got man of the match, absolutely fantastic. Done amazing. Yeah, I was thinking that as well, how they're going to come back. And even although they're winning 3-1, they've just been... They've not been as ruthless as they've been prior to the Man U game. Here's Mahrez, he's on the ball, he's got people in support. Ball from Kyle Walker. Oh, Bernardo! And the ball gets cleared. I mean, that Man U game, they weren't at their best, but they should have probably have still have got a draw or a win, but they lost. They've came into this game, they've not chased the game like they normally do, like dominating. They just seem to be taking the time with the passes, working the ball in. When they see a pass available, then they pass it. Usually they'll try and force these things, but in this game they're taking their time. Here's Phil Foden, he's in the box and he tries to take on too many players, but he had Silva in the box there. It's definitely a different Man City that's playing tonight than the Man City that played prior to the Man U loss. It's a much more conservative Man City. I know they're winning 3-1, but one of those goals was through a silly mistake. But here's Phil Foden, shoots! Oh, what a save! And Ruben Diaz can't quite get on the end of the rebound, but it's come out for Zinchenko on the edge of the box, who's decided to play it back to the defenders. Honestly, Southampton are just standing back and standing back and standing back and just letting Man City run in to their half and pass the ball almost at will. You need to close this Man City team down and you need to high press them. It's the only way that you're going to get anything out of the game. And you see Kevin De Bruyne has got Phil Foden, who's got Zinchenko. Zinchenko's got Bernardo Silva. If he sees him, Bernardo Silva squares it, and Kevin De Bruyne hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne weren't expecting that ball squared there from Silva. Phil Foden definitely wants a goal tonight, you can see it. I know he's dangerous positions, dangerous runs. I think that if Man U win tonight, that's him practically winning the league, isn't it? If Man City win tonight. Kevin De Bruyne, oh, it was a good interception there by Southampton. Otherwise it was on the plate of for Phil Foden. But second half possession, 95 to Man City. They're up 3-1, but they still want to make a statement. Let's see if the second half they play more like the Man City we've become accustomed to this season. Yeah, so Man City are just passing it about. Who's going to win? Eagles tonight, Barcelona or PSG? And who's going to win it on aggregate? That is the question. That is going to be the game. Give me a second. I know it is quiet tonight, isn't it? Awfully quiet. I really don't know why I do these midweek games, by the way, because with Man City on, you've got City fucking stand and all that kind of stuff. Here's Southampton. Che Adams is on the attack, and he gets brought down there by Zinchenko. What's the referee going to say? Nothing given. Do you think Barcelona will get beat on the night as well? Rashid, Man City on attack here. What are they going to make of this? They're just passing it about so smoothly. Zinchenko, he's got people in the box. It's Mahrez, he gets the ball taken off him, no. And Southampton play the ball between themselves. Lose the ball again. Phil Foden. Mahrez. Shoot! Scores! Again, Southampton make the same mistake. It's two lazy passes from Southampton, and it gifts Man City possession. Fernandinho is able to pick it up. Foden, Mahrez just takes touch, shoots. McCarthy, no chance. How? This is going to say X score, right? Hi George. This is going to say X score, but don't believe that Man City deserves to be winning whatever the score is. Wasn't it Man United that beat Southampton like 8-1 or something like that, or 8-2? Here's Redmond. Ball. Oh, Che Adams scores! Is that going to be offside though? He's looking at the assistant referee. There's nothing up yet. It's 4-2. Game back on. Quick retaliation. That Man City team are absolutely struck dumb. A long ball over there. Che Adams gets the ball, and it's a mistake by Man City. Actually, this time, with their pass back and pass it to Redmond, and then passes it to Redmond to Che Adams. Sorry. Don't know if that's game back on or not. I really don't know. They're making every single mistake, Eagles. Honestly, they're their own worst enemy. They've lost two goals due to their own stupidity. Oh, Man City, they took a quick free kick and they almost caught Southampton there on the break. Phil Foden there, and he had people on support, but it's going to be a corner. Yeah, corner. Man City take it short. Ball in. Oh, McCarthy gets it this time. It does actually sound like Crystal Palace. It's just their own mistakes. It's their own mistakes. If you're the analysis for Southampton come Monday morning, oh well, sorry, tomorrow morning, there's so much you can say to this team that they have to improve on. It's just simple mistakes. Now, does that fall on the team? Does that fall on the goalkeeper? Here's Foden, no shoots! Oh, what a save by McCarthy! How he saved that is unbelievable. The shot wasn't too far from McCarthy's body, but he still had to react, and he kept it out. And it's still 4-2 to Man City, but without that excellent save there, that could have easily been 5-2. This game definitely has goals in it. They've had goals, 6 goals thus far, and there could be more goals coming. There's Foden. Here's De Bruyne in! Oh, and De Bruyne scores! I was just going to say, they're walking through this defence like hot knife through butter. Honestly, that defence would be as well not even being there. Fucking, you'd as well putting up mannequins. Mannequins put up a better defence than this team. Just watching it again. Honestly, this is how Southampton are getting beat by so many goals. Their defending is absolute garbage. Right, let's change this. I was all putting this to just like, oh, this will end up being a high school score. Aye, or 9-2. This has got 9-2 written all over it. My man of the match so far. Good question. Suppose I'm going to go for Kevin De Bruyne at the moment, but don't hold me to that. Because there's been a few players that I've been impressed with. Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden. So we'll see what the score is at the end of the game. And it's a corner to Southampton. Can they pull one back? Ball's in there from Ward-Prowse. And Southampton do get on the end of it, but you just can't get it goalward. You can't get over the ball. And it was Stevens there that couldn't get the ball on target. And they're taking off Mahrez. Now, Mahrez has scored 2 goals, bringing on Torres. But Mahrez was on a potential hat-trick. I'm not sure how he'll feel about that. But the decision was made, and he's now off the park. In fact, better make sure he didn't get a hat-trick. Otherwise, I'll be an idiot. Aye, so Mahrez and Kevin De Bruyne are both on hat-tricks, or potential hat-tricks. So taking Mahrez off, maybe a bit premature, but again, you could have his sights on a future game. And Kevin De Bruyne is on 2, and he could also get his hat-trick. But there's Taylor, picks the ball up in midfield. This would be honestly the comeback of the season, of the century, if Southampton were able to come back in this game and get anything out of it. Anything at all. And we see a substitution here for Southampton. Taking off Stevens, who had just missed that earlier shot when he was up there for the corner. And they're bringing on Diallo. Unfortunately for Southampton, it's not Diallo who plays for Manchester United. What difference can this Diallo make though? Thank you for all your likes and shares and stuff. I don't see Southampton come back into this game. I would like to see them come back into it. Here's Che Adams. He's got Redmond. Take a touch. Oh! Kyle Walker gets back just in time to take the ball away from him. Man City are committing men forward even although they're winning by 3 goals. This could... There's, as I said before the 5th goal, there's more goals in this. So is that the only goal that is going to come? I think there's going to be even more. Just don't know from which team. Would not be surprised if Southampton get a 3rd. Every player on the park is trying to play their best so that they can hopefully be included in these European squads in the summer. Not too sure if there's an African nations in the summer or not. Don't know what happened to that. If anybody knows, comment. So Southampton have got a free kick in Man City's half. Ward-Prowse surely will be looking to put this ball up near the box just to get Southampton anywhere near. Yeah, and nothing came of that. But Ward-Prowse tries to shoot and it's deflected there by Kyle Walker. He's had a good game, Kyle Walker. Had a good game. I'm not sure that he's my man in the match, mind you, but he's had a good game. Here's Ward-Prowse, puts the ball back. Redmond. Southampton aren't passing too badly in these past few minutes. So you never know, they might get a 3rd, they might even get a 4th. But I don't think they'll get back into the game. Put his ball straight in. Good. It wasn't a bad cross there from Southampton. But Fernandinho's able to pick it up and he's now on... Oh, he's on the run but he's been fouled. Nope, nothing given. Referee says on your way. And Man City pick it up quite easily on defence. So, yeah, I mean, Southampton could potentially score. But they're not going to score 3. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I could see Man City scoring 3 though. Just realising Sterling and no cans. Yeah, Man City aren't playing a lot of their top players. Starts next week, does it? I wonder how many players they'll end up losing to the African Nations Cup, because usually they lose quite a few. I remember losing Yaya Toure one year, and there was a lot of commotion between Man City and the Ivory Coast. Then you've got all this COVID stuff as well that you've got to try and stay safe in Africa, and see, there's Southampton again passing the ball between keeper and defender, and Southampton lose the ball up the park. Oh, yeah. Honestly, do not know what they're doing. Honestly, do not know what they're doing in this game. Defending, honestly, shit. Absolutely shit. Phil Foden's gave away a free kick though. Southampton try and play it quickly, but it's been called back. Naughty referee. Naughty. I was just going to say that about Zaha, what's going to happen with Zaha. Because I watched him play Crystal Palace the other day there, for Crystal Palace. And he's not back to what you would consider Zaha level, but that's just obviously due to lack of game time and stuff. Personally, I would take Zaha back to Man United, but that's just me. He wouldn't be a week in, week out player, and that's the unfortunate thing. That'd be why he wouldn't rejoin Man U. Apart from the fact that he was badly treated, same as Memphis. But yeah, hopefully he does quite well when he goes to the Africa Cup of Nations. It's quite a good competition. I'm just trying to think though what time it's on at, if it's really late or not. Trying to remember back when I've watched Cup of Nations before. I'm pretty sure it's early in the morning, isn't it? Like 1-2 in the morning, if memory serves me right. No way am I doing a watch along on that. No chance. Not unless I had like lots and lots of numbers, then I would. But not at this point. Southampton on the attack, up the left wing. Doesn't have much support, but he is able to put it back down the flank. Ward-Prowse takes a touch, not the best of touch, but he's able to pass it. And I just passed all the way back now, so well, that was just anticlimactic. Oh, back to Prowse, so left wing, and he's lost possession to Kyle Walker, all due to a bad touch. And here's Gundogan just going to look around and just take his time. 5-2, 5-2, just like that. Fuck you. Why are you in there? Right, come here. One. Whatever. So 70 minutes in, 20 minutes to go. Can I just end the game now? Because Man City are never going to win this. Southampton are never going to win this. Yeah. So everybody in chat, just chat, tell me if Southampton are going to come back and win this. They're getting beat 5-2. Here's Man City on yet another attack. Ball's in. Good defending, but back to Foden, who's got Gundogan. He had Zinchenko. The Foden shoots, and it's just wide. Foden, it's that past the post. He did have Zinchenko, who was in a better position, but I did say earlier that Foden wants to get a goal in this game. He came close when he was pulled down by McCarthy in the first half. And here comes Sergio Aguero. And they're bringing off Kevin De Bruyne, who is also on a hat-trick. Well, could be in a hat-trick. I'm surprised they brought Kevin De Bruyne off. I thought they would have given him his full 90 minutes. There's Armstrong off and Watts on. Yeah, I thought that they would have given Kevin De Bruyne his full 90 minutes and perhaps taken off Silva or somebody for Kevin De Bruyne or Gundogan, but he's opted to take them off. I know that they are winning 5-2, and I know that I would say normal take them off to rest them for the next game, but I think these two players would have loved to have got a hat-trick. Can always have a reverse effect when you take players off that are 2 goals and just 1 away from the hat-trick. So Sergio Aguero has played Southampton 13 times and he has 8 goals. He'll be fancying his chances in this game. And now 74 minutes in. Zinchenko, he's got Kevin De Bruyne, no Kevin De Bruyne. He's got Sergio Aguero. You can see just the pace difference that Sergio's got now to what he used to have. He's not as quick as he once was. And the ball's way back to Ederson. That's just boring. Boring. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you don't want him to leave Crystal Palace either, because he is he is probably your best player. Man City, Zinchenko, pass the ball through to Sergio, but Sergio's never going to get to that. And what does Southampton do? They just keep passing it between defender and keeper. I don't know, fuck knows. I think they like giving away goals. 2 goals they've lost by their stupidity, and they're still doing it. McCarthy is not a sweeper keeper, and there you go, he almost puts the ball out for a corner. He's not a sweeper keeper, so why play him as one? Silly. I wonder how fit Sergio actually is. When you see him walking there, he seems to be walking with a slight limp. I don't know if that's due to the injury that he just had. I'd assume it is. Yeah, so 15 minutes to go, and that'll be it. The PSG game. Will the PSG game be as good as the Juventus game last night? That is the question. That is the question. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Still need to set up this. Little stream, but I think I've got most of it. I think the job of a football commentator in some regards sometimes would be good, and other times it must just get on your absolute goat, because not all happens. It's not like you can drink whilst doing it or eat a sandwich or something. You've got to be constantly ready to say something. So yeah, Southampton didn't take my advice and play a high press. They just sat back, and that allows Man City to just get the ball through their midfield and defence anytime they so choose. Oh, and shoots! And Ferran Torres just puts the ball wide. Just puts it. Honestly, it's like playing FIFA when the person isn't holding the controller anymore. Sergio was asking Ferran why did he not play to him, or why didn't he let the ball go through to him, but he was in an offside position, so that's that answered. Oh, yeah, nothing there from Southampton. They thought they were going to get a wee sneaky attack, but Man City are equal to it and are able to get in the way and get the ball off them without any great difficulty. Again, easy for City. And there's Ederson. Ederson's put the ball out for a corner. He's having a little discussion with Redmond. He's got his hands on him. Let's see the replay. Let's see what it's claiming about. Almost 80 minutes. Ball comes in from Ward-Prowse. Easily taken there by Gundogan. It was an absolutely piece of piss. You've got to think as well that Pep's taken off Kevin De Bruyne and Mahrez, and those are the two players really that are going to open the midfield or defence. So he's taken them off and he's brought on Aguero and Torres. Yeah, it was a back pass by Gundogan and Ederson. Anyway, so yeah, so you just know that Pep's just given Aguero some time, some game time, and he's not probably looking to score any more goals. If he was, he would have kept on one of those players to try and unlock the midfield and defence that a little bit easier. But as I say, they're walking through them quite easily most of the time. Here's Mendy on Zinchenko, who's had a good game, off. Where does this leave Southampton tonight? Partey screwed. Hmm, 13th. Same points as Crystal Palace. So this win would have been really good for them. It was unlikely to get a win, but then it was unlikely you don't gift the team 2 goals. And here's Taylor trying to do all his FIFA skills on Mendy. He does get the ball over to Ward-Prowse, but that's about it. Doesn't really get anywhere with the skills that he'd actually done. And he's been brought down. It's going to be a free kick. And it's a yellow card to Fernandinho. So into the final 8 minutes. Yes. I was only going to do 1 game last night, and then 1 game tonight, or 2 games tonight and no games last night, and I decided, oh, I'll do all 3. And I haven't drank any coffee or any energy juice or anything like that. So if this Paris Saint-Germain game is boring, I will fall asleep. James Ward-Prowse fancies his chances. He did bring out a good save in Ederson in the first half. Shoots! And it's straight to Ederson. Not a bad free kick from where he was, but he did put it straight to the hands of Ederson, pretty much. So, yeah. So there's 10 minutes to go. Right, let's see. I'll be glad to see the back of this game. Oh, if Gallagher joins, that'll be quite good. I'm thinking. I know what you mean. I'm going to end this stream now. Then I'm going to start the Paris Saint-Germain one. Okay. So I'll be back in the next couple of minutes.